Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's going on? What's going on, everyone? It is Friday in the markets. We're looking at what do we make? May 17th, 2019, wrapping up the week. Market was solid yesterday. I mean, across the board, it was running. Bulls are taking control of the market from left to right. I think all sectors finished green. SPY closed up a little over 2.5 points after pulling back from the low 289s. So clearly the market sentiment is over that little bullshit China, not little, that situation with China and US still going on, of course, but the market's fighting back. So it's obviously a nice, healthy, good sign. That being said, like we always say, there's always opportunities to both the downside and upside, regardless of market sentiment, just to make sure the individual stocks are headed in your momentum trend direction and hop on board and enjoy the ride. So that being said, we are going to the session with 8 on watch. Up to bat first, we got VRTU. As you can see, it had this gap down yesterday in the market, right? And what we do definitely like is this kind of false gap fill situation closing below VWAP, so that's always a nice indication for us that it's not done yet. So we definitely like this inverted hammer on the daily, and looking at the 40 level for our targets, we can see how the market reacts to this thing in the morning. And again, if it tries to do this market maker bullshit, trying to scoop up bullish traders, then we'll see what we'll just sit back and watch that happen. And if it obviously continues to the gap up, then cool, let it fill up. But if not, if it probably does what it does yesterday, and we anticipate that it will, then we'll step in and mitigate risk and take it down. DDS, Dillard's. Anybody from the States knows that Dillard's is a shitty department store. Sorry guys, but it is. So anyway, not surprised this thing keeps falling, and obviously, as you can see, another gap down yesterday, closed 10% down, 10.5% down, with the market obviously having a bullish sentiment. So these are more red flags across the board. We definitely like it continuous. As far as target wise, there's still a couple more points, but definitely always just a constant watch, and clear is showing continued weakness, so we're going to step in and enjoy the ride if it continues. We highly anticipate it will, so we like DDS to the downside. XLNX, as you can see, had that significant gap down yesterday and closed towards the low of the day. Closed almost 8.5 points to the downside. Heading to that 105 intraday low that it bounced off in them yesterday morning. The target number one for us, if it continues, breaking that level, then we'd like to 100 level, and see if we can close out Friday with a bang. Definitely on watch, and clearly going to see if this thing is going to reach these levels today, or if not next week. But it's just going to be a watch for a couple of days, unless trend drastically changes, but we do not anticipate that to happen. GTT, clearly it's been fading off for quite a while, since you can see on the 8th, and it kind of leveled off, quote unquote, so to speak, but we don't technically, we like it to the 23 level conservatively, so we're going to keep a watch on this thing and continue to trade this thing at any VWAP stuff that happens throughout the day. Restoration Hardware continues to sell off. Had a little bit of love, past couple of days, but clearly ran into its resistance at 102, mid 101 level. So a little over 101. As you can see, it's not done. And I've been saying for quite a while that these guys are quite elevated. Not surprised that it's trading in the 90s. We were talking about this thing when it was trading in the hundreds, and we're saying it just didn't belong up there, and clearly made it to the 95 level that we had anticipated a couple weeks, or last week actually. And so it looks like it's heading right back to that, down to that area. So probably going to reach that 95 level and crack that if it's going to continue to show this weakness to the downside. We like it. KLAC, same situation. Definitely like it hasn't reached our level yet of 106.50. So until it does, we are going to be diligent with this thing and trading any weakness, any stuffs at VWAP that we see. I anticipate a couple of them after the morning session. After the morning dust settles, then we'll see what the market gives us, and we definitely like this thing to, again, the 106.50 level. Triple M. So this thing is doing exactly what we anticipated, what we've been talking about. Our target is 170.50, hasn't reached it yet. So, still a couple more points, but nothing crazy. The moves have pretty much happened already, but we like it, and we're going to stick to what we are talking about, and we're going to stick with our target. So until our target is reached or breached, we are going to take and extract as much out of this thing as possible. Last up, Roku. So this thing, obviously, as we've been talking about, been running. Definitely strong company, but we definitely like the retracement to the 76.50 level. With the market so strong yesterday, we are not surprised that it closed pretty much even, 6 cents down, but pretty much flat. But we're going to keep an eye on this thing. Lower highs, lower lows is going to be our trigger for the fade to the 76.50. We just wait for this thing to crack, because once it cracks, we anticipate it's going to go smoothly, quote unquote smoothly. That's kind of a jinx, but we're going to see. We like this thing to the 76.50 level, and we're going to keep a close eye. And anytime this thing trades below VWAP, we're going to step in, mitigate risk, and keep a very tight stop. All right, guys, that's it. It's Friday. As always, very volatile day in the market. We always sit back and cherry pick the best of the best, but especially Fridays, we don't trade unless it's absolutely perfect across the board. Just because the reason Fridays are just Fridays. Let's just put it that way. And anyway, guys, this is what we're doing. This is what we're trading. We like the moves that we do. We like these big moves to the downside. If anything, we ever have opportunities to the upside, we'll take them, but 9 times out of 10, we capitalize on other people's emotions. So, that being said, if you want to see how we're doing, how we're picking these stocks, how we're trading these stocks, how we're building our watch list, come check us out at thestreettrading.com, and we will sort you out on the 90-day course. All right, guys, have a great day in the market. Stay very diligent, stay patient, and make sure you set your stops. All right, guys, have a great day in the market. Enjoy the weekend, and we will check you later.